Are we live or are we not? Ouch. My stomach. All right then. Let's see. Oh, Allie Flanagan's playing. Miss Flanagan, you disappear from YouTube for like 5 years. 10 years it felt like, but maybe not. And you come back like a year ago or so and just like... Oh yeah, remember remember the people who subscribed to you? I'm not hating on you. You're an awesome person, but I'm just saying, like, where you been? You know, we could have used your awesome content for the last several years. Okay, so I'm calling this... I put 2 in parentheses because this is my second stream of this game. Silent Hill F for real. Silent Hill F for real. That's right. You tell them. And I say that because... last time, if you remember, if you were there, if you stopped in, I got a little upset. I was a little upset at a certain puzzle. And I overreacted. I've got a lot of life shit going on. And maybe that has something to do with it. But also, I was overthinking the puzzle. But as I say, I still think it's unfair to have a monster around when you're trying to do a puzzle in any game, let alone silent horror, survival evil. Is PBC Productions. Anyway, there's a callback for you. But anyway, my point is, I don't know why I'm snapping lately. I snapped apparently on that video. So we're doing it right this time. This isn't a palate cleanser. It's just a for real play. That American Airlines ad can go shovel it. Shovel it. Hard drive is funny. Newt Gunray, we hope and expect Lord Vader will do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we gotta let the Blueskis know. For real. Like that scene in Injustice when the two cyborgs are like trying to hack into each other, and it, like, I don't know, it like shorts out and they break it up, and then you know what? Fuck it. Let's just fight like real men. Or not like real men, but for real. Let's just fight. Instead of hacking each other. That's what this is. And I'm going back to Silent Hill because I owe it to them. F for real. That's what the F is today. And I may get frustrated again. I can't promise I won't. I'm hoping the puzzles aren't so frustrating. Because I have it on, like I say, I had it on story, but I don't know. It is what it is. Live stream, Ubes, Tubes. Knowing my history, I probably won't do a third playthrough of this. Because I'll probably want it to be more personal as it goes on. But I thought I should just do it right this time. I mean, I had it up until there pretty much, although the combat was frustrating me. But again, you know, I watched Gab Smolders play, I watched Maximilian Dude play, and I'm overthinking the combat and the puzzles, although the other puzzles were easier up until that point. So, return to Silent Hill, as it were, before that horrible movie comes out next year. It doesn't look good. They brought back the dancing nurses, a room full of dancing nurses. Of all the things you could bring back from the original movie, why that? You got a horror movie, and those nurses come out, and the whole theater is laughing. Did you not see any screenings, Christopher Gans? Did that amuse you that all those that the nurse dancing number made your horror audience laugh? Come on now. I think you should just take that scene out. I don't care when the movie comes out. Take that scene out. It doesn't matter if there's no nurses in the damn game. Take that whole scene out. I guarantee you at least people will be more accepting of the film than they would have otherwise. Miss?
Hello everyone. How are you going? Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Well, what a good idea. Thank you. I was going to come on singing, "Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me." That's the palate cleanser. That's the real one. Anyway, let's just go. Let's go. I think all I'm supposed to do is just look at these damn wooden things. I think that's all I'm supposed to do. There are hidden things in them, but I don't need to get those. All I need to do is to look and find the corresponding wood prints. And that's what we're gonna do. Apparently I missed some stuff as well, but that can't be helped, I don't think. Okay, so L1. There's the tree. Crane, a serpent, and a tortoise. I also should probably look for unique things. This flower thing I think is unique. But that doesn't help. There's a crane.
多分これだ。他の絵も探さないと。
Okay. So I think doing that shuts down this whole area. Okay. Then we go to the next place on the map, which is either straight ahead. Well, that's closer, so we'll do that. And I know that running triggers the monster. But both Gab Smolders and Maximilian were running from that monster. Where's he at? He'd be over there. Because he can't see, he goes by sound. That is not overthinking it. Because I noticed when I ran, he ran after me faster than I was running. And I stood right next to him and he didn't do anything. Let me see if I can just find like something. There was a crane, a tortoise, and something else. He is at that bridge. There's a tortoise.
あと一つ。
Okay. I don't see any unique ones though. Supposedly the whatchamacallit is behind a unique one. Okay, and so we're looking for the serpent. See how much more level-headed I am? Of course, I gotta go to the bridge where the thing is at. That sucks. I guess I could go around. All of these are now covered over, aren't they? I think so. Ah. Greatly increases the damage taken while decreases. Okay. That was just a hidden thing that I didn't even find the clue to, but I saw Gab Smolders found it. I figured, why not? I should be allowed to find it too. I don't know why there are doors here now. I don't think any of these are pictures left. I think all of these are covered now. There's a thing though. Right? No? Yes? No? No? Am I going the right way? I can't see. You know what? I have to say though, this kind of stuff does not feel like Silent Hill at all. I'm all for experimenting. I don't know if I should go this way, but he's blocking every other path. He's walking back and forth between the paths. Knowing that I have to get over there to the right. Mr. Yamaoka, I do not like this music. And I love all of your soundtracks. Well, most of your soundtracks. Will he, like, disappear if I figure out what to do here? Can offer that kudzu tea. For some reason, it would not follow Geb Smolders into this place. But I think it followed Maximilian Dude here. So I don't know. glitching out. What's happening over there? Serpent. Some graphical glitch happening or something. I don't see any serpent. Guess if he attacks, he attacks. I gotta figure out these clues. There's a serpent. Hey, I got the lock. That's what I needed.
よし錠前を試そう
Okay, and it shows the symbol as well. Oh, this is the symbol. Okay. Okay. Now, where am I going, actually? Okay. This was a place I didn't explore, actually. So I'm kind of curious. Another offering item. Is that it? I guess so. Is there something here? Farewell, my beloved. I leave here to you the entirety of... Oh, I read that already. This I missed. What a terrifying place this is. Nightmarish swamps, rotting trees that look like bones, the echoes of screams. This must be hell. Maybe it's It's not hell. It's just America. Okay, I don't know where the monster went. What are you looking at? Divine water? Fresh mountain water. Oh, all these things can be offerings. So I'm glad that I find them. I don't hear him. Okay. We're going to give some offerings, then we're going to save. Gab was being so conservative with these. Of course, she's playing on normal, which is kind of a hard mode, technically. At least it is in puzzles, anyway. Okay. So now I have enough faith that I can draw another Omamori, I believe. Decrease enemy line of sight. Next one is 500. I don't know that that's any better. See, what am I wearing now? Max stamina? Decreases enemy line of sight. I don't know. Straight horizontal line, vertical line, and almost like a snake picture. See what happens when you become more level-headed and just do stuff?
あの人はいない。
He's not here? I don't think the monster will follow me in here. I mean, I suppose it could, but you never know with this game. Stone key. A key fashioned from a mysterious stone. Judging from what he said, it's probably something precious.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の宝玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
He told me to be calm, but I don't think she's ready for that. Don't trust the fox mask. Oh, we running now? Wait. He does so much damage that I wonder why I even bothered. It made it seem like I should run. Did it not? Did it not? Come on. Work with me here. Meet me halfway. Oh, I can't select the... Oh, I can select the knife. God. I just forgot how to do it. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna give up this time. I swear I didn't give up. I swear I was trying. Pick up the damn knife. I hit the button. Was I out of stamina? So losing my sanity, lost my health. Should I even fight him? Or should I just dodge until I get to the door? I don't know. Maybe I should just dodge till I get to the door. It's hard to remember these controls. Oh, there's two of them. Of course there's two of them. So if her sanity's infected, she can't attack? Is that what you're telling me? Get your ass in there, girl. Don't trust the fox mask. If I didn't trust the fox mask, I'd be dead.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。
Today?
まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
I'm not ready.
です。
Girl.
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。
I need a break.
行こうか。
I barely made it here. And I would tell him There was a thing on there that said, don't trust you. You're rested now, ain't you? Back to reality, or some semblance thereof. But I'm happy that I'm making progress where I wasn't before.
ひなこ、しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。
He's holding her kind of awkwardly. That's okay.
お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。一体どうなってんだ。
Finally, someone asks
街か
that.
ら誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても。
See, he believes her, and they all saw
この世界に残ったのは
horrible
二人だとして
things happen.
そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ。相棒。
リンコは
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか。一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか。
What did you think she was asking?
俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ。
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュウ。
Well, we know where he's headed.
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
よし、しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
Play. She's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. That's not quite a nickname. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. I don't think that exists yet. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwais were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs. That seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led him to learning first aid. It seemed that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacist, and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. What is this Space Army? Is it huh? Space? What are they talking about? Okay, so they're showing us right at the store. So let's not try to step in the red stuff. It's eerie not seeing anyone around. Yeah, but what does the sign have to do with anything? Oh, perfect. I don't think I have any items to offer. No. So we'll just save. And we've already been down there, so let's go elsewhere. Am I alright standing here? Are they reaching out to me? I don't know. He said to follow him. But there's like, what's down here? Anything? I think I've been down here though. Yeah. I wonder if, is the door open? Does she have any...
ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Okay. Tabako. ビール He's like, hurry up or you'll fall behind. Bro, I got all the time in the world. Hey, it's got one of those spinning things. When using focus with L2, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you are attacked while focused in action difficulties other than story. Once your focus gauge is full, use R1 to perform a focused attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. You can use items such as Ramune and Divine Water, or visit Hokora and choose Clear Mind to restore your current max sanity. If you have chosen stories, you can recover both in health and... I feel like we've seen that before. We know all this stuff, don't we? We've been through this, have we not? Ah. Hold L2 to focus. Once your gauge is full, use R1 to focus attack. I just wanted to try it. Are we going the right way? I don't know. I think this is the way he wanted us to go. But I want to see what's here. There was a monster here after all. What a creepy scarecrow. Yep. Reminds me of all the schoolgirls around here. They're behaving like scarecrows, though they look like dolls, which is weird. See, there's a second path up top there. This is about to break.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Maybe this isn't the best time to fight. Maybe we should just get out of here. Real men drink Otori beer. Do they? I think we should head towards the fog. I don't like breakable weapons. I don't like them one bit. I think we need 500 to draw a new Amori, so we'll just save. That figures. At least we got some red capsules. Okay, so that's decided for us. See, since we only have melee weapons, I don't understand the point of weapon degradation. Because conceivably, you will run out of weapons. happened here? Candies. This is the general direction where Shu went. At least there's a lot of save areas. Sickle. It's easy to use, but I have some doubts how long it will last. Well, it's a weapon. It's another weapon.
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
Okay. Ow. Looks like he pulled off some chin hair.
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Their interactions are so weird, but then, like, that's kind of how Silent Hill is supposed to be. Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Supposedly, like as soon as Sputnik went up, all the kids went from playing with cowboys to space people. Maybe that extended to Japan as well. You know, and with Japan, they also had, I don't know, since this is the 60s, I want to say that it probably by then Godzilla was out. And maybe like other, see, I'm trying to see how are they getting these like science fiction things in their heads? Does it have to do with like American movies or something? Because American sci-fi was big in the 50s. Maybe it was in Japan too. So where are we? There's corruption up there. I'm not sure which direction we should go. But I guess any direction is better than no direction. Because at least if you go the wrong way, you can always turn back. Just checking. It's unclear where he went. I guess going this way is as good as any direction. Why was it here?
Sensei, いますか?
Guess not. I don't know if we should head towards the corruption. Remember, I was calling the red stuff the corruption. But, you know, we're around here. It's a direction. There's a ladder. See, maybe she's curious about the doctor. We haven't even met him yet. And there might be a monster in here, which is why I don't like to do this kind of thing. But Sumimasen. Ah. Maybe we shouldn't disturb her while she's sleeping. At least we know she's there. Ah!
先生ですか?
Won't budge. Do we have to look at this thing? There's nothing else in here. Oh, there's a drawer. Locked. Lock's broken. So the only way out is to go back upstairs. Shit. Arare? Small crispy rice cracker. Pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. Hmm? It's a smiley face drawer. What am I looking at? Is it like locked? Why is it giving me so many angles to look at? Oh. Drawer key? Nine. Ew. That's gross. We don't need to see that again. Drawer key. What drawer? I don't remember. Was there a drawer that we couldn't unlock? Or something? Kudzu? Everything is creaking. Is that a different stairwell? Or is that the same stairwell? I don't remember, but let's... Oh, that's stuck. And this was the drawer... Oh, shit. It's gone now. God damn it. As soon as I open this drawer, it's going to pop out. Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the EY family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at the gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as doburoku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed, perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. How important was that? But does that... Ah, shit!
誰かいるの?
Oh. So does that mean that the doctors... The grandmother, the son, our friend, might be giving us drugs? That would be... He is acting weird, but that seems kind of obvious. Something on the desk, but something also on the wall. Claw marks? This thing is freaky. Omamori pine? Increases max health. Yeah. That's the one I want. Because I seem to have trouble staying alive. Nothing in there. I crawled out the window. I don't think I can crawl out with it. But that means it might sneak up behind me. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined COD case 9. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. I don't know what that is. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence to suggest that they were put there by humankind. Hand. Sheesh. Seem to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Um, Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable COD. At least this one was easier to stomach than case number 8. All bodies with unexplainable cause. Shish. Am I reading today? Unexplainable causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Maybe they're hiding somebody, something. Additional notes. This man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can be only one outcome for not paying reverence to Oi Nari-san. Huh. This was the doctor's office. Claw marks. Ah, screw you. The only thing that gets me is the weapon degradation. If you're gonna have me in story mode, at least make the weapons recharge once I get to a save point. I think I'm done in here. Let's get back to a save point, please. How did I get up here? Head to Rinko's house. Where is Rinko's house? I don't know where Rinko's house is. Ah, okay. So it's way to far up there. I don't know if I want to explore so much since I have such limited weapons. This ain't like Breath of the Wild where you keep finding weapons. There's nothing. There be nothing here. Let's get back to the save point. I would like to explore though. But sometimes when you explore, you get to dead ends. Which is fine. This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna try this new weapon. I haven't yet, so I might as well. Chocolate. A new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity, a rare treat for local children. They didn't have chocolate back then? Interesting. Somebody's house. I presume I can't go in. Got first aid, though. See, it pays to explore. Oh, a note. A note. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? That's a... Did that end with a preposition? My eldest child is only 3 years old. I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me.
ひどすぎる。こんなのあんまりだ。
Oh, shit. What was that? Hi. The weapon was okay. I don't think it was any worse than the lead pipes. Oh, there's another one over there. Why did I come out here? Don't forget that these things can jump. So I'm gonna keep my distance for a little bit. Get to this corner. I don't think it sees me. Back to the save point. And in fact, this is a good enough time as any to take a break, so I will be back momentarily. Don't do anything weird without me. Just realized that most of the light coming from my house is just this little lamp in my room. So my own place is kind of creepy as it is. Something else that bugs me is weapon degradation. Breath of the Wild people swear by it. But I'm with Commander James Stephanie Sterling on this one. I think anytime you introduce weapon degradation into a game, you've fallen back on it. It's never a good idea, is what they said specifically. Personally, I feel like you've run out of ideas if that's what your part of your gameplay is. It makes more sense, at least in survival horror. In Breath of the Wild, it made no sense. I think there was the Final Fantasy Legend games on Game Boy, which are actually the first Saga games. But they had weapon degradation, and it was horrible because weapons broke all the time. It reminds me, I was talking to our friend Mr. Josh Adams, And I was telling him about Fantasy Zone, Sega's Fantasy Zone game, which was in the arcades and on the Master System and a few other systems. But he's like, "Oh, well, don't you have like a? Can't you like grind for weapons and stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, enemies do drop money for you to buy stuff in the shop, but the items don't last. They don't last for very long at all. And then even if you have a lot of money to go and buy them again, they're more expensive every time you go buy them." And the store only appears once each level. So in that sense, maybe Fantasy Zone was an early example of survival horror kind of mechanics as far as powering up and stuff. But man, I mean, I get it. I get it. I know why it's here. I just don't like it. And I don't have to like it. So there. Hmm? And, oh. Well, that's helpful. Since we have 11, I'm going to use one. Some people might complain about this being an invisible wall, but why would you want to go in there? You don't want to go in there. They're trying to tell a story, so pay attention. There is a ramp here, though. Let's fight another one here. Maybe not right here. Maybe I'll go around. Because there might be another one right in my path anyway. And if I don't have to fight one, I'd rather not. The corruption's there. I shouldn't even have to go that way anyway. I don't want to go where the corruption's at. You saw what it did to my friend. No, thank you. Who knows what horrors await me if I try to do that again. Now, here's another house. Maybe two houses. These houses are always like, if you can go in, then there's probably a monster around. It's just when and where will the monster appear is the question. Emo. By the way, I was talking about those wood blocks last gameplay, and yeah, those are for writing wishes on. Okay. Well, we're getting closer to her house. Got me peeking around corners. Harare. I hear someone creeping up the back stair, as it were. Okay, there's a fuck in the road. The right path seems obvious, but who knows with this game. Hey, alright. You cannot hold any more weapons. Select a weapon to replace. Weapons that have been replaced will be lost for good. Are you sure you want to replace this weapon? Yes. And actually, we'll equip that one because it's got the most stamina. Just like a pirate ship, right, Ubisoft? Pirate ships have stamina. Skull and Bones reference. So that looks like another path. Oh, one of these. Gab Smolders said something about what these were, but I forget. I don't remember hearing that sound. But since we've seen two of them, maybe three, then perhaps, mayhaps, that has something to do in the future. Those are red. That was moving a second ago. Okay. Oh, shit. Can only carry 3 weapons. Hey, toolkit. I wish I had that earlier. But it's okay, I guess.
Nani?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. What the hell was that? See, my problem was, I think I have to go around. My problem was the enemies, the window for finding that special heart attack is really small. No. So I think I can get it, but the enemies don't always do that. And their movement is so erratic that it's hard to know when they'll do that. Now you can use focus to open that up, but then if they hit you when you're focused, that messes you up too. So I don't know. I mean, I can, we can work through it. But I'm one of those people who's very careful with my health and stuff in video games. Looks like we are going into the forest. Why does her friend live all the way out in the damn forest?
この先にある咲子んとこの神社よく行ったな
Why are shrines always off the beaten path? Why don't they have like a shrine in the big city with only just one torii gate and it 2 steps and you're in, You never see that. I don't know. Senensugi Shrine Flyer. Let's hold a Jichinsai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. Excuse me. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jichinsai. Holding a Jichinsai is especially important for wells, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it and deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up an air hole for that terrible dragon, and if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a Jichinsai. Exclusive price for first-time customers, special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for free consultation now. It always comes back to money, even with religion. Senensugi. A lonely little shrine situated in the outskirts of town. The name Senensugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all it has going for it. Even though Ebisugaoka is full of elderly believers, this shrine rarely gets any visitors. Typical non-churchgoers. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakuko is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. Okay. These are graves, if I'm not mistaken. Torii Gate. Another. Gab Smolder said that these are like donated by rich families to shrines. I did not know that. Wait, before we pick that up, I want to kind of read the note first. Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again on how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you. Because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again. That's true. Well, in Japan, back then, for sure. In olden times, for sure. I don't know. I don't have a big social circle, guys. So I wouldn't know in real life, but I imagine the more friends you have, the more this kind of stuff would happen. People's opinion of you and such, your neighbors. That's why I don't get close to my neighbors. Key to Sakuko's mailbox, a plain mailbox key. The surname Igarashi is written on the attached tag. Igarashi.
これサクコンチの郵便受けの鍵
That's what it said. Why can't I go back here? That's weird. This is the shrine. This is her shrine. Senensugi. I remember what Sakuko once said. Senensugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is present day. That's funny because some of the symbols on those wood blocks were lightning and a disheveled tree. I wonder if we'll get to see that. I imagine so. This is a dead end, correct? I imagine they're leading us towards the shrine, and this is just like a dead end. Arare? Arare? Oh, Gab Smolders also said that she didn't mind the taste of red bean paste, but as a candy, it was described to her as candy, and when she ate it, it turned her off of it completely, like forever. I didn't know it was candy. Considered candy, of course. I had some like red bean mochi, and I was not happy. I'm not, I'm a iffy on beans to begin with, but you make it into a paste, like a semi-sweet paste, and then mochi I don't really like. It's kind of like gooey styrofoam to me or something. I don't know. So it was like a double whammy of ugh. Antique home? Oh. You cannot hold any more items. Hold on. There's a limit to how many items you can carry. Make sure you use items as you go or offer them up as a hokora. That's what I've been doing. Gab Smolders has not been doing that. Be sure to keep an eye out for special items you might come across that increase how many things you can carry. Actually, she's already done with the game. She plowed through it. I think only in 4 sessions of like 3 hours each. So that's like a 12-hour game. Not bad. Of course, she wants to get things done, and I kind of drag my feet anyway. Okay, so what we're gonna do... We're gonna use a bandage. Because I think that leaves us
ここに置い
open.
とくなんて
I don't know. Why not? This is very disjointed. I didn't think I could get this deep into the weeds, so to speak.
Sakuko この神社を昔みたいに盛り上げるんだっていつも言ってたな
But this isn't the main shrine, though. According to what I read, what we both read. Can almost hear like the sustain of a ringing bell kind of in the background. So we can't really go in there. Divine water. Shit, dude. Maybe we should repair a weapon? Not that one, you dork. Alright. Well, I can't seem to go in. And I don't see a way in. So, yeah. Yeah, this is just... See, this is kind of why I understand why people don't like invisible walls, because you don't know where you can and can't go. As far as I can tell, though, there's no way through. We'll have to go through some of that muck in the rice paddies. This was just a story thing. Jesus, he scared me.
おい相棒リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ
ごめんぼんやりしてた
ここサクコの家の神社だよな
うん
あんまり思い詰めるな急いでリンコを探そう
そうだな行こう
He keeps disappearing. Of course, that's kind of... That is Silent Hill. Weapon degradation is not Silent Hill. Not having a gun is not Silent Hill. Three item resource management? That's not Silent Hill. Even Silent Hill was more generous than that. And I'm not talking about Origins, where you could carry like 50 TVs around. Can't believe there has... I gotta go back to the save point if I want to frickin' save. Jeez. You want to go? No? Changed your mind? starting to understand how not fighting is important. Even though I played horror games all my life, survival horror games all my life, well, half of my life. I think I can get a new... Yep. Greatly increases stun power when weapon durability is low. I don't think that's that helpful. Okay. We might as well just attack these damn ladies in the fields. Because what else have we got to do these days? Come on, girly. They kind of make you explore because there isn't many places to go. Although it seems like there's many places to go. Oh, I am not fighting two at once. One of y'all better come to me. Come on, lady. I'm ready for you. I'm not going in there. You better come get me. No, because if I go for one, the other one is going to come get me, and I don't want two. I don't want to fight two of them. Boy. Probably could have held off on doing that stuff, but it's alright. We've already been this way, right? Yeah, we've already been this way. This seems to be the only way through. There's another one. Nothing in there? Alright. You wanna fight, lady? It's like I'm stalking them now. Alright. I don't want to go this way, but this is the only way. I guess following the flowers is a necessary evil. Or not? Wait a minute. Oh, there's a way around. Can I get that trigger? I probably shouldn't keep switching if they're going to give me another weapon later. Ah! Grabbed by enemies. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you have chosen story as your difficulty, being grabbed by enemies will not cost your current max sanity. Yeah, I don't want to be grabbed. I don't think anybody would. Okay, so to the right should be a dead end. And I love me some dead ends. I don't like rustling doors or rattling doors. Hoping that doesn't fall back and trap me. School paper cutout. The legend of Ebisugaoka monster Ayakakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ebisugaoka. It appeared one sweltering summer day deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar of dances like a ripple of hot air. Like those inflatable guys at the car dealerships. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try and get close to Ayakakashi, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. Does that mean new monster? Or is it the ones we've been fighting? Hopefully it's the ones we've been fighting. I wanted to explore more of the town, but I was worried about my weapons degrading. God, I hate that. I'm sorry. I love Silent Hill. This game is fun. I'm enjoying it. And it's creepy and scary and all tense. But I do not like the weapon degradation system. It is not for me. If they have a patch to get rid of that, or like a secret or something, I will turn that on in my next gameplay session. 'Cause this ain't kosher. I'm hoping that sound is just like the water of the of the of the fields. Yokang. Looks like that notice might have had something important, but then they scrapped it, so to speak. I thought I saw something move. Kinose. Okay, so left turn. How close are we to her house? Jesus. We're not really that close at all. What is this now? Oh, this is where I was. God, I'm all turned around. Nine. Oh, Jesus Christ! I did not see her. I'm letting you have 2 more of those in this game. That's it. Cheap jump scare? Nah, man. You get 2 more. Rule of threes. Oh. I keep hearing that oozing slime sound. We're still so far away. I'm hoping the path is more straightforward up at... Oh, jeez.
ひなこかこの気持ち悪いのには触るなよ毒があるかもしれない右の庭から回ってこっちに来い
わかった
This way? This way? Well, that's a dead end there. I guess we know what those noises are now. We gotta get rid of the sickle. We used it too much. That's 2. You get 1 more. And that's it. Oh. We haven't gotten to a save point in a long time. Oh. I can't see what's over there, but it looks like a dead end. This is locked, so let's just check the lock. I need a key. Kimochi warui. I think that just means bad feeling. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Where is the storehouse? Oh fuck. What? Why? Where's the storehouse? Is this it? No, of course not. Tell me get into the storehouse. You don't tell me where the storehouse is. Where is it? I'm not from this country. I don't know what a storehouse looks like. There? Across? Opposite? What? Oh, come on. That's... Where's the... The crank? I have to use the well crank. You're kidding me. What? I don't understand. I'm fucking dead. I can't. You got me fucking trapped. Come on, bro. Am I supposed to stun it first? Ah, fuck. Oh, that was worthless. He just farted and then belched on me. Oh, come on. Open the damn door!
Hinako! 蔵の窓だ！急げ！大丈夫か？
A lot of fucking help you were.
よかった。純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。
お姉ちゃんが？
ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ行こうぜ。
行こう。
Yeah, I gotta do heavy duty. That, I guess that wasn't that difficult, but it was really stressful. Yeah. This is where I was. There's no save point out here, though. I guess if you can continue right where you left off, you don't need it, but here's one. $600. Okay. Alright, we're in the vicinity. There's still a couple other places that we can go. Daikon? Higashi. Emma. Wooden plaque. Place it back in a Hokora after writing your wishes. Use in Hokora to upgrade Hinako's ability. I can upgrade? What ability? I don't have any ability. There's one back here, right? You can use a blank Emma and Faith to pray at Hokora and increase your max health, stamina, and sanity. You can also increase the number of Omamore you can equip at the same time. Oh, I don't have enough faith anyway. I do now. Health, sanity, stamina, increase Omori slots. To me, health is most important. But my sanity meter is kind of messed up. Stamina is give or take. I say health. Prayers are heard. You now have more health. Thank you. This is going to be a slog. I should have explored the town more, but again, like, I only had 2 weapons and one was half broken. Okay. I got it. So this is the way.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、こ
Nostalgic.
こ。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
I have.
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら。
People are already shipping these two, but something's weird about
こんな状
them.
況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう、相棒。
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。
I don't know that it's that much thicker than it was before.
相棒。
Escape. I don't like the escape. Memories of getting lost. There was this one time where I was playing hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly onto the horizon. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. The fog town. A giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different than that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. What? Unknown area? No, 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 no. I don't like... Oh, my doll again. Mysterious note. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it, and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out, and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids. How do I know which one is the real?
どういう意味?
Who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else? Freak. That looks like my friend. Ah, fuck. How do I tell the difference between the really scary ones and the not? These ones aren't? See, I can't tell what do they mean by the really scary ones? They're all scary. He's scary. He's scary. She attacked me. She's scary. This one attacked. Oh, yeah! Is he pointing? Is he the not scary one? I don't know. But he's pointing in two directions. If that were the case. I mean, if I follow where he's going, where he's pointing, I don't think there's anything here. There's a tree. And back here.
ここさっきも通った。
I think that this one may not be the scary one, but I don't know. That's my best guess. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Thank you. Why is your butt sticking out, though? I'm a bit curious about that. See, she wasn't scary. Let's follow this direction. I'm overthinking this. You just keep going this way. Oh. Is there another masked leader? That's kind of creepy. That's definitely creepy. That's creepy. That's maybe not as creepy. That seems creepy. I can't tell. Because that one's covered up. That one, maybe not. So I think I have a few to choose from here. Oh. Who are you? Honestly, you're helpless without me. Okay. Non-scary one. Let's go. Maybe this one? See, I don't know what they mean by non-scary. Last time I picked, her face was covered up because of the hair. But that may not be the right answer either. That one is a jump scare. Hey, there's a thing here. I don't know. You're asking the wrong questions. Alright. Well, it wasn't that one. I don't think this one is scary. She looks more sad. guessed wrong. This one, I think, is creepy. That one, I think, is creepy. This one may not be. I guessed wrong again. This one has that same sad expression, but this one has her hair covered up. Shit.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
Oh. Where's the pin? I don't even see the pin. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. So it's not always the one whose hair is covered up. And it's not always the one who's frowning. But it certainly ain't the one who with creepy smiles or anything. We'll just keep going. More. Okay, where's the leader? Is there a leader? Yeah, there. Who are you? I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be so miserably alone. Wait, if I don't look at her dried carcass.
でもお供え物だったよね。
That is definitely closer. We have to take that one out. There's always one fake one. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That one may not be creepy. That one may not. That one may not. All of these have the same expression. I would think this one, even though she doesn't really have a weapon. Is that the answer? Just the ones without weapons? Or is there something else I'm missing? Okay. Bitch. So that's not the answer. How would I know which one's not scary or not? Let's see. That one has like a sickle. This one doesn't appear to have a weapon. Neither does this one. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. But maybe that's the answer. Because she has a weapon, maybe she's not scary. That's the best I can come up with. Shit.
これが壊れたらどうする？
I can't keep doing this. I'm gonna run out of frickin' weapon stuff. I don't even remember which one I picked. I picked her, and I picked... That was not it. Maybe. It's hard enough finding these girls' pins or people's pins. I don't know. I don't remember.
もうじき壊れるな。
I don't remember which one I did and didn't do. That one I tried. I think that one I tried. I tried that one. I tried that one. I tried the long-haired one. So I think all that's left are this one and this one. This one for sure I know I didn't try. I wonder why I called you over. Can you point me the way out of here, please? Without you sticking your ass in the air? Is that necessary? Whatever. I gotta get out of here. Rule of threes? Nothing. Why are these boxes empty? Oh, more. I'm so done with this. Who are you? Tell me truly. You two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've always been watching you when you weren't looking, you know. These are clues. I thought it was just find the one that... Okay. Who's the least scary? You two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've always been watching you when you weren't looking, you know. So there's got to be two together. And it's watching. So these ones are kind of by themselves. These two are together, kinda. And these two are together, kinda. What? So this one's watching and this one isn't looking. So maybe it's this one? I could have just lied to you, told you to go any which way. I appreciate you telling me the right way. Can we please be done with this? I'm sick of this. Is she pointing? Why are all these boxes empty? Where's the leader? I don't know what else to call it. I can't even see. I've never seen the fog so thick in a Silent Hill game before. Like, what? Don't you dare take me back to the beginning.
ここさっきも通った。
Okay, so I don't have to do this again. You can come get me. See, this is what I'm talking about, weapon degradation. Are we going anywhere? Are we making any progress? I don't know.
どうしてまたここに。
I know. Why are we here again? You're pointing the way, and I'm going that way. No, I'm not fighting you. Fuck off. Do I just follow where they're pointing now? Hold on. Because I can't look at them. Maybe I'm just supposed to kill that one.
どうしてまたここに。
I don't think it's that one, though. I think the next one. See, there's some over here, though. No, the fog's too thick here. Ah!
れた。
These haystacks with that box is my only point of reference. See, no, the fog gets thicker. I go this way. Fog gets thicker. Go this way. Fog is really thick over here. No. What's this? That's a weird looking thing. And by the way, there hasn't been a save point in like a long time. And then back to these girls. Or these goyles. But the fog is so thick here. I guess if I can see the ground, maybe. No, I'm done for. She's pointing this way, so I go this way. And then there's the hay bale and this thing. There's two over here. There's one here. See, it looks like she's pointing this way, but look, the fog gets thicker, so I gotta go back. And then here. Okay. So there's like a fence. Damn it.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Well, I'm not going to. I'm not going to be able to do it. So we're just going to have to fucking suffer, I guess. I don't know. This is ridiculous. What? Thought I saw something. See, but there's no like leader scarecrow person for me to do the next thing. And I can't even look at these ones. There's this wall. I don't know what to do, bros, dudes, my friends. Like, what do you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do. I followed the arrows here, and this is a dead end. So is this it? This must be it. Who are you? You, yes you. That is not helpful at all. So am I looking for someone who looks like me? Well, I'm a lady.
が壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
Is this me? It happens all the time, a kid falling to their death in the waterway. Can we be done with this, please? I walk this path every time I go into Rinko's, but to be honest, to this day, I still get scared that I might get lost. I mean, I've been told that I should probably just ask an adult for directions if I get lost, but then I remember that one time when I walked on the footpath of the rice fields for fun and got smacked by an old farmer all of a sudden. The trauma from that experience made me scared of adults back then and even to this day.
さっきのは
早く来いよ
Yeah, absolutely. I have no weapons.
ひなこ
リンコは
呼んでみようリンコ俺だシュウだいるなら返事してくれ
来てくれたんだ。あ、ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか家族は
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんてこんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし何が何だかわからないよ。
Awkward. This would be a good stopping place, though. If I can get some, like, weapons and shit.
Sakuko, あんないい子がどうして
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ町を出た方がいい
町を出るってお父さんやお母さんはみんなは助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ
でも町を出るって言ってもあれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ
I mean, it's destroyed, but you can just swing around it, can't you?
どうしよう。
It's not that
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか。あの山越えられるの。
わさび田への道があるうちだけの抜け道だリンコ念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ
They're wearing shoes in the house, I noticed. Oh, we're back here, are we? That's great, because I have no weapons, so I'm fucked. Thanks. Hopefully I can get another knife or something. By the way, why hasn't that knife been brought into the real world? It's always in this dream world. And Mr. Foxface McHandsome hasn't helped me much in here either.
私一体
Well, I can assume some things. I still got my never-ending blade or whatever. There's a blue light up there.
いたもう少し待っててくれてもいいのに
I don't know. Because he's an asshole. Please tell me there's a save point nearby. Nothing. That water is not moving. It is, but it's like jelly. We can go through there, I think. Messy scrawls. Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before last was an exquisite specimen. What happened here? Computer shut off. Oh, wait, I'm still here. I can barely contain myself every time I think about her. Who writes this stuff? There's so much mystery. Might as well. I need to find a save point. Because I need to end the fucking stream. Somewhere. Of course. If I get rid of a bandage, then I can have a divine water. Well, that didn't work. I'll have to come back. Because I can't use any of my shit. I can see into the other room. A little bit. Not very well, though.
早く行かなきゃ
I'm going.
誰
I'm gonna go around. Maybe there's a save point up past here. Waiting for something to jump out at me. Waiting for it. Oh, absolutely. There's absolutely something back there. Bullshit. Bullshit. Oni... Oinari... I can't fucking read it. Oinari symbol or something. Place it back in the Hokora after writing your wishes. I will. But I have to find one first. Key. No good. It won't budge. What is that noise? That doesn't sound like a noise I've heard before. Let's check this area first. Gotta leave that too. Nothing there. There's gotta be something here. Yo, all I want is a save point. Just please, I'm begging you, give me a save point, and I'll leave you alone. Okay, storage room key. That's a Nagata. Thank God. Oh, wrong thing. Maybe we should raise our sanity. All right. I've actually got more to do here, but I'm a lot more pleased with this video than I am the last one. Still, when I get back to the real world, I only have 2 near broken weapons. This is, you know, because of that stupid cornfield, you can't you can't ignore the monsters. I mean, you can run away, get out of their line of sight, but not in an open field. They'll just keep chasing you, right? Right? I mean, tell me I'm wrong, Konami. Neobards, tell me I'm wrong. I just think for a story mode, this is too challenging. This is not. I think of pretty much every previous Silent Hill, 1 through 4, and the remake of 2, and they all had easier modes. I could adapt to Silent Hill 2's difficulty because there was no weapon degradation. Even if you ran out of bullets, you still had your melee weapons, and they were reliable. This is eventually I'm if I get back into the real world and my 2 weapons break, I'm fucked until I find another one. So that's a problem. That's a big problem. You have to do something about that. For if you want casual people to come back into Silent Hill, and I know this is the era of this is the Soulsborne era. Get good is the mantra, but not every gamer is a get good. What you've got here is you've got a horror genre which is already niche. Other than Resident Evil, which is like the Metallica of survival horror, everybody else is fighting for second place. You could say Silent Hill is second place, but they're second place like Megadeth is second place. Like, okay, yeah, Megadeth's great, but they aren't really selling out arenas everywhere around the world like Metallica does. They aren't a household name, certainly not like they used to be. They do well, but not well enough. They earn awards, but not really to the point of where, they get mass respect. Yeah, they were in the big 4, but so were Slayer and Anthrax, and Slayer sells out bigger places than Megadeth. So it's just one of those things that, I know you probably don't get my thrash metal analogy, but the point is, if you want more people to play your game, you have to open it up more. Dark Souls is it's not the rule, it's the exception. There are people, I don't think people understand this. There are people who pick up Soulsborne games and then never play them again. They play them either for 1 session or 3 or 5, and then they give up. So I'm just saying, like, I do okay, but you've got a 3-weapon limit. The weapons break after what, 15 hits on a monster? There are monsters everywhere. The weapons aren't everywhere. I'm just asking for a little reprieve, like double the strength of those weapons, or make them recharge at these save points. That's all I'm asking. Just a little reprieve. I mean, you defaulted the puzzles to hard. when you turn on the game. Who does that? Even when you turn on the old Silent Hills, the puzzles were defaulted to normal, not hard. Anyway, like I say, I am enjoying this game, but it's the most survival horror game I've ever played. The most survival ever. You put weapon degradation into a survival horror. What kind of madman are you? Don't tell me there's weapons everywhere, because that is a lie. There are not weapons everywhere. And yeah, great. Silent Hill 2 remake sold 2 million copies. Yeah, this looks great, but a lot of people who watched the trailers of this on streams, the react videos, I've seen so many, and I would say over half of them said, I don't like scary games. Even though they would get excited about Resident Evil, they're like, "Oh no, I don't play games like that. I can't play them. I can watch." Some of them are like, "Oh, I can watch them, but I can't play them." This is a problem. More people go see scary movies than play scary games. That's something that you can't fix by making a Dark Souls survival horror. That doesn't work, because it's a double whammy. I haven't been this frustrated in a survival horror game in a very long time. And so, that's partially good, but it's not a come home and play game, after work game. This is something for people with either a lot of time on their hands, or devotees with a lot of money. You're asking people to spend $70 on this. You gotta deliver more on the options. More options in video games are always better. In life, maybe it's not so good, but in video games, it's always better. All right, rant over. I need to stop anyway. But I had more fun today than I did. Was it yesterday? The other day. And will I stream this again? I don't know. Maybe if I get a lot of views. But that's not going to happen. It's just mainly I streamed this a second time because I thought I I went off too much the last time. This time I reined it in much more. I kind of knew what the puzzles were trying to do. I don't think they're great puzzles, but I understood more what they were trying to do. I don't think the combat is great, but I understand what they're trying to do. And I know that the producers like, well, we want to bring the series back to its Japanese roots. Okay. You understand that the original Silent Hill games by Team Silent were all made with huge Western influences. You're talking about beauty and horror. What beauty was there in Silent Hill 1? Yeah, there was beauty in Silent Hill 2 monsters, but it wasn't overt. Like, and I don't know what you're talking about, making it more Japanese. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is Silent Hill. Japanese horror is Fatal Frame. And I'm not against this being set in Japan in the 60s and all that. But you gotta do something. You gotta do something. I know this is about, I know this is Konami. I know this is, get their money first and for the single player experience and then worry about the consequences of making it too hard or, you know, whatever later. But that's something that should have been taken into consideration. I, I'm not a terrible gamer. You guys may think so, but I'm not. I've beaten a slew of NES and Super Nintendo games, a good chunk of Sega Genesis games. I know that era of hard games. I got through them, but I had time to go through them. Do people have time to go through this now? In this economy? Not only are you asking survival horror, but you're asking, weapon degradation that is far more punishing than Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. And then you're adding Dark Souls like combat onto it. I mean, that's what it is. To me, I mean, someone once said, "Oh, well, if it has a dodge, it's Dark Souls." I don't necessarily agree with that because Devil May Cry and Onimusha had guards as well, dodges, I should say. Symphony of the Night had a backdash, so I don't consider those Souls-like, but anyway, I mean, if you were looking for a survival horror Souls game, this is it. Here you go. Don't break your weapons. But there's not as many items here as there are in Souls games. And yeah, you can continue as many times as you want, but man, are there a lack of save points. There's a difference between, scaring people, creeping people out, stressing them out, and frustrating. You can do the first three in survival horror and have people still enjoy it. That fourth one can bite you in the ass if you're not careful. There was some discourse on this about it possibly being a woke game. I don't know that that's the case. I mean, there's little smitterings and smatterings of such kind of thing, but we don't know. If anything, what we just saw counteracts that. That has nothing to do with the clues they were giving us earlier. That seemed like misdirection compared to what just happened. So I don't think people are against this as much as they would be if it were really that woke. I think, if at all, I don't think it is. At least not so far. But I think what's might be turning people off if they're playing this is the difficulty. I think that. Gab Smolders and Maximilian Dude are a different breed. I see Hachabi playing this. I don't know how far she's going to get. I really don't. Okay, you tell me. When all my weapons break, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to proceed? There are areas that I won't be able to get past unless I just keep running with all my weapons broke. Oh, well, there's a lead pipe up here. There's a scythe or a lead pipe in the, 5 houses down. but that takes away the exploration that original Silent Hills had. They weren't open world, but they let you move around, and discover things without worrying about your all of your defensive attacks falling apart. But I feel better about this playthrough than the last one. For sure. A lot better, actually. But I still, it doesn't feel like Silent Hill that much. And it doesn't much play like Silent Hill. I mean, a little bit here and there. I mean, it's in trying new things, those new things you've been trying have been taking elements away. And I don't know if that's the right direction. I'll just leave it at that, actually, because I think that hits the point home more than anything else. If you think about it, if you want to think about it, and please do. Anyway, thank you. Thanks, people, for peeping their heads in. I saw at least one person drop in. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm grateful for any and all subscribers or followers or whatever that goes on. I don't really know what's going on. It's 4 a.m. here, so I better stop and figure this shit out. But, oh, goodness gracious me. I will end this. It says we've been playing for 3 hours, but I thought we started at midnight, so, getting through it. And I was right. Getting through that one puzzle was easier than the following puzzles. The rice paddy field puzzle sucked almost worse than that, but I figured it out somehow. I'm not even sure how I did it. And that's another thing. I think the clues could be more helpful. They tell you what to do to a point, and you would think that's the right way to do it, but at the same time, there's things that you leave out that would be important to solving the mystery of the clue, of the riddle. And like I said, just like 10% more of something of that, 10% more clues, 10% more of weapon power. I don't think the combat tutorial was very good at all. I think it was actually kind of bad. And that probably needs work, but that's not something that's solved in a patch. So, but, I would say, the perfect example, if you don't know how to do it, Prince of Persia Sands of Time. They doled out every power you had one at a time. And there was no fail in it. And that's the thing. If you're killing me off, but I'm not going back to the save point, have I really failed at all? You're just resetting the area. I mean, that's kind of Prince of Persia-ish, but it not as cool. It's kind of dumb. I think it's like guacamole. People had trouble with that because if you fall into lava, it just goes zoop zoop, and you're back up, and you're like nothing happened. That's kind of what it is. I don't want to fail at fighting the monsters and die, but it doesn't almost even matter because they start you right back off at the checkpoint. You know what's the point of these save states? Or not save states, but save junctions, especially when you don't make use of them hardly. Uh, Other than doing different things like, exchanging items and, getting random. What is this random thing? Why is that necessary? It isn't. And then you added this, increase your abilities, which that's appropriate. That should be in, Silent Hill and Fatal Frame. That's actually more Fatal Frame. But saving is almost not important because you have so many checkpoints. Like, why bother saving at all? I don't know. I'm rambling as I usually do, and that means I have to stop. So take care, everyone. Be safe. I don't know what we'll be playing next, but it probably won't be this. If when I play this again, I'll be doing it on my free time because it takes a lot of energy to play this and talk. Were it any other game, I could probably do it, except maybe like Contra. But yeah, this was just redemption. And besides which, I've been doing semi regular streaming. It's kind of, I got a lot of non-streaming things to do, actually. I should probably get to those. So, thank you, everyone. And I'll let you go, because I've been talking too much. But don't you forget about me.